As soon as the season started in the spring, he got his opportunity and he made the most of it. I just remember watching every time he went up to bat thinking, man, this kid is going to be great. You're sitting there going, oh my God, we got so lucky to have him on our team, because really he should have been, playing for a top 25 program day in and day out, and he was starting for us. I mean, the way he approached the game, the way he approached defense, the way he approached his at-bats, and just watching the baseball fly off his barrel when he connected. I mean, I think he set a record his freshman year with 24 doubles. It just, every time he went up to the plate, we knew that we were watching something special, and he was a huge part of our team. Just watching how he continued to progress and just get better, and how difficult that is in college baseball, for you to go every year and just get better at what you do. When he came back for his senior year, he just put together a monster season. 455 batting average, over 500 on-base percentage, over 700 slugging percentage. I mean, you talk about great seasons with a triple slash line of 300 batting average, 400 on base, and 500 slugging, and he just obliterated that. It's really difficult to sit here in this chair and explain how hard that is to do, especially coming from a pitcher who couldn't hit. But just a truly incredible season. As far as personally, Greg is just a great person, and I got a chance to really get to know him better when he came back to school. We had both re-enrolled at school after our playing careers were done, and I think Greg really is what a William & Mary Tribe athlete is meant to be. Not only did he excel in the classroom while in school here the first time and excel on the field as an athlete, he represented the school extremely well through his work ethic and just the person that he is while as a professional. And then he returned to school to get his master's degree. He really is a William & Mary athlete. Hey Greg, congratulations on being elected to the William & Mary Athletics Hall of Fame, and just thank you for representing Tribe Baseball in such a fantastic way. Congratulations.
Well, first, big thank you to Bill Bray for that introduction. Really means a lot coming from him. He failed to mention that we actually coached at Jamestown High School here in Williamsburg for a season when we came back for that, and that was a really good time. I'd like to congratulate my fellow inductees and also thank the induction committee for giving me this great honor. When Pete Clausen gave me the call to break the news, my first thought really was, great, now I have to give this speech. But that quickly following that was an immense appreciation for all the people who made this possible. And it'd be really impossible to thank everyone, but I would like to recognize a few people. First and foremost, I have to thank my mom, my dad, and my two sisters who are here tonight. Without them, without their love and support, there's no way I'd be here. Also, thank you to my wife, who's here tonight as well. She caught the very end of my playing career, but with her by my side, the transition out of baseball was made very easy. My family, they always had to put up with me always swinging a bat, and I'm pretty sure my parents' ceiling still has some marks on it. But I got pretty good at it, swinging in the house, never broke anything really. I only hit one sister in the head one time. I think I literally said, "Trust me, I won't hit you," and then I proceeded to knock her right in the forehead. But she's okay. She's just a love tap. Anyway, now my baseball obsession has kind of transitioned into swinging a golf club in the house all the time. So my wife is kind of seeing the dangers of living in the same house with me. I had a lot of coaches that impacted me along the way. To my high school coaches, Phil Braswell and Mark Stufel, thank you for the guidance and support that you provided me throughout my playing career. And I have to thank Jim Farr and Ryan Wheeler for recruiting me to William & Mary and giving me the opportunity to prove myself as a freshman. I'd also like to thank Frank Leone and Adam Taylor for the trust and freedom that they provided me the final 2 years I was here at the college. I'd also like to thank Joe Plumeri for everything that he's done for the baseball program over the years. Last night we celebrated the 20th anniversary of Plumeri Park, which was really fantastic. And to be able to play 4 years at that facility was amazing, and it's only getting better. Every time I come back, they've done something new that just, it's awesome. A lot of people, they ask me if I miss baseball. What I miss most is being around my teammates every day. Most people know that baseball is big on nicknames, and given my last name, you can imagine that I've had some interesting ones over the years. But there is one that I always think of when I hear about the school record of doubles. You see, my freshman year, I hit a lot of balls that hit the warning track or the fence. So naturally, my teammates, they started calling me WTG, which stood for Warning Track Greg. Basically, what that means is that I hit a lot of doubles because I didn't hit a lot of home runs. I was fortunate in my career to never have a serious injury. I've noticed over the years that the dynamic players that have all the fast twitch muscles, they're the ones that are more likely to pull a muscle. And I certainly was not one of those guys. So, you know, John Daly says you can't pull fat, but that may be true, but I believe that you don't pull a muscle that isn't moving very quickly. So I was able to play a lot of games, and I was pretty consistent, and that's kind of how I built up my career here. When I think back on my career at William & Mary, I mostly think about how blessed I was to play with so many great players and great people. To be recognized among all those guys and to be joining some of them in the Hall of Fame, it truly is an honor. Thank you.